I have to rearrange my mama's closet. She's not sure if she has enough hangers. We'll have to buy her hangers. If we don't have enough hangers, unless I have hangers to spare, but I don't think that I do, because I have a lot of clothes too. I have to buy a whistle. Whistle's a good thing to have, you know, considering the coyote situation. I'm going to cut those pants into shorts. I've been wearing them as the jeans because it's not been really that warm where I can just, you know, once it's really warm then I won't even be wearing pants at all. I'll only be wearing shorts. Also, if I go out to a club again or something, or karaoke or whatnot, I won't wear cheap shorts. I'll put jeans on. Just won't have a coat. I'll have jeans and just a short sleeve top. I'm severely depressed, but considering my refusal to ever ingest psychmeds voluntarily, I'm in therapy. That's all I can do. There's nothing more that I can do. I don't think because I'm severely depressed we're not taking this lying down. I mean, we're gonna look into Joe's really smart. He sent me. I just don't get it. It's not. Another slap in the face by life, you know. I say slowly because it's not like there's any rush. I mean, all that I do is I go to therapy, and then I'll be doing my power walks just about every day. I plan on going on that 3-day juice fast. I'm actually gonna do it for 3 whole days. We have all the juice already. Can't be more simple of a fast, huh? 16 ounces of prune juice in the morning, and then a gallon of juice of your choice throughout the day. You know, every hour you have a glass. Last time I wasn't even able to finish my gallon of juice, but you're supposed to force yourself to. When you don't drink water, you just have all that juice. 3 whole days. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Believe this happened. I told you Auntie Rhoda's I don't get to see it. She reads it to my mom, and you know, but she read it earlier. It's not like, you know, I said, Mom, you should ask for a copy. I don't think she would give her a copy. She reads it to her, and my mom doesn't remember what it said. Remember, Auntie probably used some of the points that I sent in that thing that I sent to my friends and forwarded it to Auntie. And I wrote it when I was drunk, and I reread it, and I'm like, I'm not bad for someone who wrote it when I was drunk. I messed up when I said I am, you know, the judge said if you didn't have an IME, I should have said if you didn't have a medical certificate, because the IME is what my mom gets to get them. But regardless, I was drunk, and it's not bad for someone drunk. It's actually pretty damn good. Okay. But obviously, I mean, my intelligence doesn't go away just because I'm drunk, and I'm not passed out drunk. I mean, I'm not, you know. And for the record, I get drunk and my mom's not the wiser. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. I don't do anything. You know what I mean? She doesn't even know that I'm drunk. It's hidden. She doesn't know unless I tell her. Remember that judge also said, you should have caught it. If you had gotten it like you said you would, I might have dismissed this case. You might have. He didn't say he would have. I might have, The fact remains that he should not have said if he didn't have it, he'd have no choice but to dismiss the case. That's not fair. It's like laying a trap. It's laying a trap, because remember, a trap is bait, and the wild animal can take the bait or not, But that's what's called a trap. And my family, whether the judge set that trap intentionally or not, got completely ensnared in that trap, and that's not right. It's not right, people. It's not right. So many things are not right. I've always warned you guys. I've warned my mom. I've talked about it out here. The thing with you don't want to buy cheap fucking, pet medication, like whatever off. You get what you pay for. Okay? These people who are trying to save a buck, 20 and 20 had a special last night, and it was unbelievable. The amount of deception going on. People buy stupid medication off the internet where they're being deceptive. It'll say Canada RX or whatnot. I knew they did that for pet stuff, and I won't fall for it. If something's that cheap, there's something funny going on. 2020 did an investigation, but human beings are falling for it for stuff for themselves, okay? The scientists studied it. I'm warning you guys. You get what you pay for. You don't want to grab bargains off of the internet from you don't want to do it. 2020 just did a special, and they're finding known that you think it's coming from Canada, and it actually came from Thailand, from India, from China, and whatever, and it's not what it's supposed to be, and it has. They found. And there were even counterfeit shit, okay? When you buy cheap, you are taking your chances. When you buy in bulk, when you buy from dollar stores, they found antifreeze in toothpaste. And the toothpaste looked exactly, even the guy on 2020 looked at it, he's like, that looks exactly like Crest. Yeah, it's a counterfeit and has antifreeze in it, okay? But people, you guys, you buy medications just like Alan did. Alan bought the stupid hair stuff, didn't he? It's supposed to, increase hair growth or whatever. He did that on one of the episodes. And Charlie was making fun of him because, and it was from another country, but Alan knew it was from another country. These fucking pricks, evil fucking motherfuckers, because 2020 will go back and say, you sold me this. I don't know what you're talking about. Or one guy said, human beings can buy whatever medication they want off the internet. Yeah, if knowledgeably, you fucking prick, you think that it comes from Canada. That's deception, and then they found out it didn't come from Canada, that the instructions are in Thailand or Indian or whatever, they are intentionally leading you people, not me, because I would never ever buy anything. I don't take any kind of medication anyway. And I was telling my mom this, and she's like, but what about you going to get me some CoQ10? And I'm like, Mom, I order from Vitacost. Vitacost is a reputable company. Okay, these people they want to save a buck, just like your court-appointed lawyer, like Joe says, she's a $300 suit, and compared to a $1,000 suit, and now in the end, it's like anything, you get what you pay for. They went into one of those dollar things. We've all gone into those. There's lots of them in LA. They're all around. They were selling MAC makeup, a name brand makeup, okay? As MAC makeup, and people were going to buy it because, God, it's so expensive. Well, they did. The scientists tested it, and it had in it, like the FDA will only allow, say, 200 parts per million of copper, or 100 parts per million copper. They found out it had 2,000 parts per million of copper, and it had something else, and it had something that is actually banned here in the United States. It's a known dangerous carcinogen, and it was in this makeup, okay? You understand? And this place had bought it from somewhere else, and they actually went back and found out it wasn't being sold anymore. So that woman listened. She showed it, she listened. But the ones who were selling the medications, but let's say these people are actually, they're getting away with saying, oh, it's from Canada, and they're scumbags. The people who work for them are scumbags. If you're watching this, you're all scumbags, okay? You think you can look on the thing. You can look on the thing. Something for hair loss, for Propecia or something, generic Propecia, and it was found. It had the ingredient for that, but it also had an unknown ingredient. You are taking your chances, people, if you're going to buy stuff cheap. I know that, you think, oh, a bargain. I could have been that way with the Frontline. It's actual. It says Frontline Plus, and it has, like, huge bargains. This guy on eBay, and it's not just medication and stuff. This guy on eBay was selling. He called himself Pro Airbag or something. He was a top-rated seller. Donald told me that top-rated means really good. He was a top-rated seller. His airbags, they tested them. He's in jail now, but the airbag, they tested what he was selling. The airbag, it was a counterfeit, and it went off. They tested it, and all shrapnel came out. If that airbag had gone off for these people, all things would have gone in their face. They tested a regular airbag. These are counterfeits, like the toothpaste with the antifreeze in it. And again, this isn't going to happen to you unless you buy cheap in bulk or whatnot. You're taking your chances. Just like I knew there was counterfeit. They got expired medications. I mean, this counterfeit stuff, and when you're taking your chances when you buy cheap stuff, whether off the internet or in dollar stores or whatever, you're taking your chances. You're taking your chances. In 2020, I had an incredible special on last night. I only got to watch half of it. They confiscated, and it looks suspicious, tons of counterfeit stuff. Counterfeit stuff looks like the real stuff, but especially if a kid's helmet. This kid's helmet is supposed to protect your kid if he falls. They had it as the name brand helmet, and they dropped something on it, and it completely fell apart. Whereas the regular one, it was made to be counterfeit. We're being, you know what I mean? But again, this isn't going to happen to you when you buy stuff from reputable companies. Okay, told you about Donald buying that fucking flea stuff off of eBay, even though I warned him not to. Remember, Donald was an arrogant prick. He's going to do what he wants regardless. Everything about him is cheap. I fucking hate him. I hate him. I told you about Omar's teeth, right? Donald sent me down to Sentinel Feed, okay? He sent me down there. Omar's breath smells. We need to do something about it. Send me to Sentinel Feed to find something. Oh, you fucking perky, Omar, Donald. To find something for Omar's teeth. It cost $20, okay? Just to help with the breath or whatnot. And Donald's like, oh, well, I can get something like that off of eBay. Donald's all about cheap. It would serve Donald right if something bad happened to him, because he's always cheap. And you can't trust a lot of things from eBay either. I mean, that guy was selling those airbags. He's in jail now, but he was selling all kinds of stuff, probably besides airbags and whatnot. He was a top-rated seller, and it was all counterfeit. It was counterfeit, risking people's lives. You would have been, dead if your airbag went off. The shrapnel, an airbag, they showed it. It all went, and that would have gone in someone's face if it had gone off. These people bought a used car, and they knew they had to replace the airbag. They bought it off of eBay, and it was from this guy. And luckily, 2020, I guess they found out or something and warned them, and they showed what would have happened. But even in the dollar stores, the name brand makeup, you can't trust it. Someone in the shelter even told me, she's like, you shouldn't buy like moisturizer or makeup or anything from Ocean State. She told me, she said something, she bought something, and it wasn't right, or it